I wanted to make a longer video, maybe 10 minutes, I don't know, underneath my beautiful trees. And you see this right here that says, Downtown Baltimore, Downtown Baltimore. We're going to leave that alone. You know where the hell I'm at. I'm inside a building. So that made me feel better all the time. But like I said, I woke up like 3 o'clock this morning. And I don't have a ring on my phone on. Not that it would ring. Then again, I don't know. And I got a couple of messages from YouTube, Facebook, and, you know, a couple of other places I had. Because, you know, I have like 5 blogs. And they were great affirmations from black men all over the world. I think this is my 3rd video, but I gotta make this long because it made me so happy to hear a black man say, we ain't all like that, sister. You know, I had guys from Chicago. I think somebody as far as Canada, because I do United States and abroad when I send some of my videos out. You know, I can be broadcast anywhere. And a lot of them all of them actually, all the messages I got were positive. It wasn't, I don't want to talk too loud, none of them were bad. None of them were degrading. None of them, they were great affirmations. And young men, old men, you know, middle-aged men, even the homeless men say, girl, I'm homeless just like you. I think he was in Toronto or something like that. And which I think is illegal there, so I don't want to tell him, man. I don't even know his name, but he says, sister girl, when men act like that because they want to be part of a group, they're lonely or something like that, or they're gay and don't want nobody to know. And that is their way of assimilating or being gathered around other men. They get to share this video so they can be sexual around each other. I told you, what, it was about a year ago? I don't know, what was it, 20? It might have been 2023, I don't know, it was like 2023. And I was doing the videos down in Ann Arbor. I'm going to put some more in here because I have a lot of archive ones from there. And it was guys who would watch that video together. City workers. I told y'all, I even videotaped them watching the video together. Sitting next to each other. Up against each other. So I had a feeling that's what it was, primarily. But when this guy told me, he said, yeah. He says a way for them to gather together and be sexual with each other, just like the girls, and nobody questions it. And it was great hearing that statement from a guy there. I didn't say that in my first 2 videos. He said, I don't think I said it that way. But, I'm just going over all the messages. It was just, like, wonderful. All from, I don't know what time it was for them. I'm assuming it was the morning, but I think the only reason I got up, because I usually get up during the witching hour or whatever they call it sometime, or around 4. I do, because when I used to live in my own house, I would get up and do yoga. I would start my fast and, you know, things like that. So I'm just used to getting up that time. Even when I lived in the alley, you know, homes out in the street, I got up around that time and just did little calisthenics in my tent or whatever, because I hope I'm not loud, but I am high, so I don't think I'm loud. I just think I'm high right now. Sorry. Where I'm gonna go put this at. Anyway, it's legal here. This is not a kid's video. Nope. So, you know, that's what I do. And, I just got the phone, look at it, I said, maybe I got something on here, and, because I had put a couple of new videos on here of people who want to be famous on my page. You know how that be. Anyway, so, I was looking at the videos, and I was like, I got messages. First, it took me probably like 45 years to find out how to get the goddamn messages on YouTube, and sometimes Instagram, and is another one on here I have. But sometimes it's so hard to say that you have messages. That light be blaring, but I don't know how to find them. Man, I know when I first got YouTube, yeah, I'm going off subject because it's going to be a 10-minute video. I'm up to 5 minutes now. Anyway, I didn't know how to get them. So for a whole year, I had messages and everything all over YouTube. I'm just getting them now. I'm looking at them. Some say 4 months. Some say 8 months. I'm like, oh my gosh. Well, some only say 4 weeks. So I'm getting there, you know. Anyway, I got up and looked at the messages, and the guys was like, man, girl, don't even worry about that. These guys from Chicago, Florida, California, I think New Jersey, Florida, if I didn't say it already. He said girls will wait for guys to get together and be gay with each other, sexual with each other, and nobody thinks about it because they show them the video. And of course, I mentioned the Harbor ones, which I had just got my tablet. It's on here. I showed you the ones I had, all these archive ones. Well, those are ones from the Inner Harbor and Middle River that I didn't put on here. It's like, I think about like 500. I don't know. I did a lot of videos back then because I knew something was going on, but I didn't know exactly what it was. Anyway, and these guys were like, girl, don't even worry about it. The men are not straight men. They're gay. And they don't want to admit it. That's how they gather, just like the women. And I thought about it because, like I said, I thought about that a long time ago. And, yeah. And the reason they just come to harass me or try to make me feel bad is for, again, to be in an area, a different area, or the same area, and invite those guys to do it too, so they can come around each other and do that video or whatever, you know, or do whatever they need to do. Try to capture you and all do it, you know, do that two-man shit while they doing you, they looking at each other, ding-a-ling-a-ling, man. And them guys like, yep. I didn't say this, but, you know, they was like saying yep from my question 2 years ago, last night. So I felt really good this morning. I came down the steps, I put my cardboard down, I put it in the trash can, because it's been sitting there for 2-3 days or whatever. And I just felt really good. I said, I'm not going to have a bad day today. And I'm not. Because those guys, it was okay because I knew it. But it was so much better when black men from other states that didn't see me, who read my bio and believed that I was just a gang-stalked woman who was gang-stalked so much that she had to be homeless, that I wasn't a prostitute. And I said, I didn't really care about any of that. He said, but it's not the point. The point is, a black man should have protected you. And all I got was all these kinds of black men. And every one of them said, girl, you're a black queen. I said, thank you, bro. I appreciate you. He said, I appreciate you, too. He said, keep wearing your crown. And a lot of them, you know, usually I keep my hair short for the men, believe it or not. Most men I ever been with, like, my hair is short, which is really weird, considering now that your hair being short, you're a dyke. Nope. I grew up with the myth of women in Baltimore are bald-headed and women of Philadelphia have bushes. And that's how it's been for 40, 50, 60 years. Ask a woman from Philadelphia, because we used to go there all the time. My mother's friend Pat lived there. We used to get on the Greyhound in 1976 and 70-something, and we would go there. And even though my mom hair be cut short sometimes, or a bush, all the women had bushes. And I've known that for 30, 40 years. You can go to somewhere in Philadelphia now, you're going to find a woman with a bush. And you're going to go everywhere in Maryland, you're going to find bald-headed black women who are not gay. I'm not against gay women. I'm against the stigma. But anyway, I don't really care about it either. I did this video because I just feel happy that these black men from other states affirmed how I felt, and they appreciated me, and they thought that my feelings mattered too. So they say, like the what I said about black men making single family homes. They said they like that because it's true. It is. You can't just say I went to jail. That's still a cop out. You still not there. So I want to say thank you a million times over. I'm the happiest I've been in 3 years, and I can't be more happier. My black brothers, thank you, babies.